biggest carnivore the world has ever seen.
Run!
Hi and welcome to Select 10. In this video, we will list our top 5 recommendations for the great new movies that came out in June 2022. And don't worry, we won't give you any spoilers. Also, after viewing the video, let us know how many movies you've seen from this list so far and which one is your favorite. And watch the entire video to make sure you don't miss any of the movies on this list. Now let's start the video. Number 5. Lightyear. It is a 2022 animated science fiction action-adventure film directed by Angus MacLane and a spin-off of the Toy Story film series, serving as an origin story for the character, Buzz Lightyear. The story follows Buzz Lightyear, a Star Command space ranger, and his best friend and commanding officer, Alicia Hawthorne, as they explore the new planet Connie Prime with their newest member, Fethering Amston. But they learn that the planet is home to hostile life forms and are forced to retreat to their exploration ship. However, a problem occurs when Buzz Lightyear runs into Zurg's army of cruel robots that are trying to take his fuel source. The crew now faces their most challenging task so far, and they must learn to cooperate as a team to survive the relentless pursuit of the wicked Zurg and his obedient robot army. The story is excellent, and the animation is fantastic. Overall, Lightyear is a visually stunning, action-packed movie that is well worth seeing. The movie has a 5.3 rating on IMDB and an 85% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 4. Jurassic World: Dominion. No spoilers, just a quick review to help you decide whether to watch the film or not. It is a sci-fi action-adventure movie directed by Colin Trevorrow. It is the 6th installment in the Jurassic Park franchise, the 3rd film in the Jurassic World trilogy, and the completion of the storyline begun in the original Jurassic Park. The movie takes place 4 years after Isla Nublar was ruined, and dinosaurs are now living and hunting alongside humans all over the world, creating ecological disasters and animal conflicts as invading species. This fragile imbalance will change the course of history and decide once and for all whether humans will continue to be the top predators on the planet, which they now share with the most deadly creatures in recorded human history. Although the film has received mixed reviews from critics, it is still a good action-adventure film and a treat for die-hard Jurassic World fans. Currently, the movie has a 6 rating on IMDb and a 77% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 3. Watcher. It is a 2022 psychological thriller film written and directed by Chloe Okuno. The plot revolves around Julia, a young American woman who moves to Bucharest with her husband for his new job. As an actress, she has put her career on hold for the relocation, and she spends many days alone in her apartment while Frances works long hours at the firm. But her quiet life becomes a nightmare when she soon begins to wonder if the stranger watching her from the apartment complex across the street could be a local serial killer who has been beheading women all around the city. Watcher is a cautionary story for those who dismiss a woman's intuition as excessively sensitive. It's a way of saying "I told you so" to critics and gaslighters who dismiss survivors' claims as melodramatic. Watcher is unquestionably one of the best suspense thrillers of the year and a must-watch. The movie has a 6.3 rating on IMDb and an 87% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 2. Elvis. It is a 2022 biographical musical drama film directed by Baz Luhrmann. The film is based on the life of rock and roll sensation Elvis Presley and tells the story from the viewpoint of Colonel Tom Parker, Presley's manager and close friend. The film looks at Elvis Presley's life and music through the lens of his tangled relationship with his enigmatic manager, Colonel Tom Parker. The movie explores the complicated relationship between Presley and Parker over a period of 20 years, from Elvis's journey to popularity to his extraordinary stardom, against a backdrop of America's changing cultural landscape and the loss of youngsters. One of the most important and influential figures in Elvis Presley's life, Priscilla Presley, is at the center of that journey. The movie explores Elvis Presley's ups and downs, as well as the numerous problems and conflicts he faced throughout his career. And the movie has a 7.8 rating on IMDb and a 94% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 1. The Black Phone. It is a horror film directed by Scott Derrickson. It is a reimagining of Joe Hill's short story of the same name from 2004. The movie takes place in 1978 in a small working-class suburb of West Denver, a community that has been plagued by a string of kidnappings of young children. The main plot centers on Finney Shaw, a quiet but intelligent 13-year-old boy who is kidnapped by a psychopathic killer and held captive in a soundproof cellar where shouting is pointless. But as soon as a wall-mounted phone that isn't in use begins to buzz, he realizes that he can listen to the voices of the killer's prior captives, who are determined to prevent Finney from suffering the same fate as they all did. It is a unique suspenseful horror story that gives you thrills and frights at the same time. It is not a typical horror movie, which is a good thing. The movie has a 7.3 rating on IMDB and a 90% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.